In an age of sorcery and steel, one warrior stands above the rest, mighty, fearless, and completely jacked. This is the tale of Conan the Barbarian, or rather, Conan the Destroyer. The year is 1984. Arnold Schwarzenegger returns as the sword-wielding, muscle-bound warrior, ready to slice his way through another adventure at this time. With even more action, more magic, and way more ridiculous sidekicks. Our hero, Conan, is still mourning the loss of his beloved Valyria. But fear not, troubling plot conveniences and find him. Enter Queen Taramis, the classic definitely not evil ruler who promises Conan that if he helps her retrieve a magical artifact, she'll bring Valyria back from the dead. Sounds too good to be true? That's because it is. I'm suspicious, but okay. Every great warrior needs a ragtag team of allies. First, we have Malak the comic relief thief who's basically useless in battle but great for one-liners. Then there's Sula, played by the legendary Grace Jones, a fierce warrior who makes up for Malak's incompetence. Oh, and let's not forget Akiro, the wisecracking wizard who's back from the first movie because every fantasy adventure needs at least one old guy who knows magic. Together, they must escort Princess Genoa, been chosen to retrieve the sacred gem that will awaken a sleeping god. Seems simple enough, right? Wrong. Before they can complete their quest, our heroes must fight off some of the goofiest looking monsters ever put to film, including this Gua sorcerer who turns into a literal mirror monster. The battle is intense, but Conan uses the one-trick villains never see coming, breaking the mirrors. Genius! But let's not forget the final showdown because, surprise surprise, Queen Taramis was lying. Instead of reviving Valyria, she wants to awaken the god Dagon, who turns out to be a horrifying, fish-faced monster. But Conan doesn't do gods. He does sword fights, and after an epic battle, he rips off Dagon's horn, sending the monster back to wherever creepy sea gods come from. After crushing the empire of Thulsa-Doom, the evil servant of the serpent god, set in Conan the Barbarian 1982, Conan, mightier than ever, agrees to embark on a new dangerous quest, on a promise of a tempting reward. Recruited by the icy Queen Taramis of Shadazar, the untamed sword-wielding barbarian, along with a band of equally reckless outcasts, escort the ruler's niece, Princess Jenna, on a perilous journey to retrieve the jeweled horn of Dagon, the dreaming god. However, treason threatens not only the mission but also their very lives, as the amphibious oceanic deity can plunge the entire world into chaos and darkness once it awakens. In a cruel, barbaric world, can Conan defeat terrible mortal and supernatural adversaries to save humankind? While praying at an altar with his traveling companion and fellow thief Malak Tracy Walter, Conan Arnold Schwarzenegger is confronted by Queen Taramis Sarah Douglas of Shadazar, who tests the pair in combat with several of her guards attempting to capture him. She tells him that she has a quest for him, which he initially refuses. The queen uses her power to learn his greatest desire, to resurrect his beloved Valyria, and promises to bring her back to him, to which Conan agrees to the quest. They learn that the queen's niece, Jenna Olivia Diabo, has been destined, due to a special birthmark, to find a special jewel that only she can touch and with it obtain the jeweled horn of the dreaming god, Dagon. She tasks Conan and Malak to protect her on this journey, while her captain of the guard, Bombada Wilt Chamberlain, is secretly asked to betray and kill Conan once the task is complete so they can sacrifice Jenna to the god without interruption. Due to the task of confronting a powerful wizard for the gem, Conan seeks the help of his friend, another wizard named Akiro Mako, whom he saved from a tribe of cannibals that were about to eat him to absorb his magic power. En route they also meet Zula Grace Jones, a powerful warrior and a bandit whom Jenna and Conan save from being tortured by a group of villagers she and other bandits tried to raid. She joins the quest indebted to Conan for saving her life. They find their way to the wizard Tathamon's pet Rochaisi castle upon a lake. When they camp, however, the wizard transforms into a bird of smoke and takes Jenna during the night. The travelers make their way into the castle and Conan is able to defeat the wizard, destroying the illusion and prompting a hasty escape from the castle. With the jewel now in hand, they start to make their way to where the horn is hidden. Jenna expresses interest in Conan, but he drunkenly rejects her for Valyria. They make their way to an ancient temple, and using the power of the jewel, Jenna is able to find and obtain the horn. Guardians of the horn attack the group and they manage to slip out a back entrance. Bambata, having failed previously to kill Conan, instead blocks their exit and takes Jenna. After the others escape, they make their way back to Shadowzer and find their way inside due to a secret route Malik's cousin's sister's brother used previously to escape captivity. They confront Bambata and Conan beats him in combat, killing him. Meanwhile, Jenna is prepared to be sacrificed and the horn is placed upon the head of the Dagoth statue. Upon its first signs of life, they attempt to sacrifice Jenna, but Zula intervenes and kills the Grand Vizier Jefkori first. Having received an improper sacrifice, the statue becomes angry and begins to twist and distort into the demonic of version Dagoth Andor the Giant. Queen Taramis is killed and Conan battles the Dagoth, eventually killing it by removing the horn from its head. After the battle, the newly crowned Queen Jenna offers each of her companions a place in her new court. Zula becomes the new captain of the guard, because Jenna does not see any reason why a woman can't do as good a job as any man. Akiro becomes her new wiseman and advisor, and Malik steps forward and nearly trips, qualifying him for the position of court fool. She offers Conan her hand and the opportunity to rule the kingdom together, which he declines, having been promised a kingdom already, and departs on his own for further adventures and to find his own place in the world. With the battle won, Conan is offered a kingdom, but let's be real, Conan doesn't do settling down. He's a lone warrior, forever searching for new adventures and possibly a better sequel. And thus, the legend of Conan the Destroyer lives, a tale of swords, sorcery, and the most 80 seconds action you can handle. Like, subscribe, and comment if you want to see more legendary movie recaps. And remember, if anyone offers you a totally real resurrection deal, maybe read the fine print first.